welcome to the very first episode of Hashtag Chuzy Chooses. My name is Suzy.
I'm Charles.
And first of all, thank you for believing in our love. It is a beautiful love that
So
we
real,
have.
right?
Okay, so what we have right here, this is real. You know, we are what people would call a tandem. And growing up, you know, Charles, you and I have always been basketball fans. Like, how old were you when you started watching?
5, 6, 7.
Were you already this handsome when you were 5, 6, 7?
No.
No, you're just...
I'm not handsome.
Whatever. So we grew up watching.
I can't do this.
We grew up watching tandems like Pippen and Jordan, Stockton and Malone, and locally yan mga Paras and Bagsanok, although di natin masyado naabutan. Let's talk about like the newer tandems after that era. Sino yung mga naaalala mo? Let's go medyo chronological. Let's go to ano first. Shaq and Penny. Do you remember Shaq and Penny? Okay, so what do you remember the most? I remember how cute Penny was, although he's nowhere near as cute as you, Charles.
Well, they never won a championship, so
that's true.
I mean, they just came at a bad time. It was, you know, Jordan and Pippen's time. They couldn't win, but for me,
after that though, sige.
For me, siguro it should be Sean Kemp and Gary Payton. They made it to the finals.
That's true.
They were close.
The glove. I
close,
agree.
I mean, I was trying hard to think of, you know, who the good tandems are, but
kasi after Shaq and Penny, it became Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah.
And they won quite a few rings together. Yeah. And after that, Shaq went on to Miami, naging Shaq and Wade. So ito si Shaq, salawahan siya sa tatluhan pa nga eh. Sana hindi ka ganun, Charles.
Hindi naman. Ikaw lang.
Sana loyal.
Ikaw lang. But I think the best tandem right now, or at least backcourt, the Splash Brothers. I mean, they're fun to watch. I enjoy watching them, that's for sure.
A lot of people are saying that they're one of the best backcourts in the history of the league, and I would have to disagree kasi naalala nyo ba yung Penny Hardaway, Jason Kidd? It was super short-lived. It was a very short-lived tandem, but I really...
You're biased.
Never mind, let's move on. So now let's head on over to the PBA. Charles, sino ba yung mga naiisip mo na outstanding tandems so far in the history of the PBA? Nasabi na natin kanina yung Benji Paras, Ronnie Magsanok.
Well, for me, something that's interesting that from their college days, James Yap and Paul Artadi. I mean, they won championships together, but what I like about it is that, you know, they just know each other so well, especially Paul. Like, you'd really just look for James Yap passing that ball, and it was fun to watch them play together. How about you?
Growing up, I was a Hinebra fan.
Me too.
So yeah, the Marlo Aquino Baldavid thing was pretty huge for me, and I hear people outside saying Jawa and Dudu.
Yeah. For sure, no better tandem than that, right?
Indeed, blood runs thicker than water.
My favorite Hinebra tandem would be Mark Aguila and JJ Helterman, Fast and the Furious. I mean, they were fun to watch too. Somewhat like the James Yap, Paul Artadi, except those guys are both MVPs at a higher level.
Until now, you know, I mean, people still very much enjoy watching the Fast and the Furious together, Kagiwa and Helterman. And hopefully, you know, for the sake of all the Hinebra fans watching, they're going to be playing together for a long time. So if you guys have any other tandems in mind, then why don't you just tweet it to us? That's twitter.com/buhaybasket. You can also post it on Facebook. That's facebook.com/buhaybasket. And don't forget to check out www.buhaybasket.com. That about does it for episode 1 of Chuzy Chooses. We love you.